Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. I've got Sam to my right. I got Steve to my left. I got the team news to the front of me. I feel like here I am stuck in the middle. Anyway, moving on from that, the team news is in, and the team news is as follows:
12 academy players in this match day squad.
12 academy players out of 17 in the match day squad are from the academy. The team news is, what are you looking at, Chris? Stop putting your hands out. Joel Pereira's in goal. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, Bailly, Jones, Mitchell, McTominay, Twanzebe, Pogba, Lingard, Rooney, and HARROP. So Angel Gomes does not start the game, as was rumoured before the match. But the bench is as follows. O'Hara is the backup goalkeeper. Then we got Blind, Carrick, Willock, Danley, Gomes, Anthony Martial. Michael Carrick must feel so old on that bench today.
Yeah.
And Pogba must feel so old. No, Wayne Rooney.
Do a few reverses.
Oh, wait. We didn't think Rooney was going to start.
No, we didn't. But you can do some reverses from this team. Rooney started, Lingard started, and Phil Jones has started, which means you can probably rule all of those out of the starting lineup for the game on Wednesday. Otherwise, they wouldn't be starting now. Pogba's playing for time on the pitch, presumably. But no Mata in the squad. No Rashford in the squad.
No Mkhitaryan.
No Mkhitaryan in the squad. No and Herrera in
Marshall's
the squad.
on the bench. Blind's on the bench.
Yeah, Smalling's not in the squad. So those players, do we say they're nailed on to start on Wednesday? Is that the reverse of this?
Or maybe Jones could be getting match time ahead of that.
Yeah, the same as actually I said to Tom, who's standing over there. Not helpful to say his name because you can't see him. Before we knew the lineup, we were talking about Pogba playing because he hasn't played the last few games, but neither is Jesse Lingard. So perhaps Jesse Lingard will play on Wednesday and he's just getting some minutes just like Pogba. Or perhaps not. I don't actually know.
You haven't got a clue, have you?
No.
How do you feel now you've seen the team now?
I think there's going to be, it's Wayne Rooney's send-off, isn't it? So it'll be semi-testimonially, I suspect. But I'm really excited about the number of young players in this team. I think it's really exciting.
Do you think when the speeches and all that happen at the end, we could hear something from Rooney, or do you think they'll keep us guessing till the end of the season?
I think it's a shame to not let him celebrate if it is his last. If he knows it's his last game at Old Trafford, I think it's a shame to keep it hidden. Even though there's a big game on Wednesday, it doesn't need to overshadow that. That game still has a huge significance. I think it's a shame that not to have that moment.
Okay.
Despite
Thank you.
what lots of people think of him.
Right, the team. Let's say the team again. Sorry. So Joel Pereira. I'm disappointed, yeah, that Fosu-Mensah starts at right back and Twanzebe starts in midfield. Like, what the
No, you don't know that.
No,
You don't know that for definite. That's just how it's written on here, which is often wrong. I hope it is actually Twanzebe at right back and Fosu-Mensah in midfield. That makes a lot more sense. But this, realistically, this team doesn't make a lot of sense. Jose's literally done it for the banter. He's done it for more than the banter, actually.
Is he stat pad in his youth stats?
One, he's stat pad in his youth stats. I like it on the final game of the season. For two, it's also a big pair of them to the FA. Because our game, realistically, means nothing. It means nothing for us, it means nothing for Palace. So why couldn't we have played it yesterday and give us an extra 24 hours? When people say that, people like the FA don't help English clubs when they're playing in Europe, this is exactly what they mean. Because we should have been playing this game 24 hours ago, and then the players would have had an extra rest. Ajax have had 10 days off coming into this match, right? What is an extra day for a meaningless rubber match between United and Crystal Palace? That's why Jose's playing the youth, and that's why he's giving a big two fingers up to the FA. And if they try and fine us for this, that's not a problem because it's right. It's making a stand that really means something, and that's what we're doing. In terms of the players that are on, I think we've got 3 full debuts there.
Josh HARROP with the hat-trick on Monday against Spurs. McTominay's full debut. Dimitri Mitchell's full debut at what looks like left-back. Joel Pereira's full debut. And then on the bench, who can make their professional debuts is Zach Danley, Gomes, and Matty Willock and O'Hara. Obviously, all 4 of them ain't going to make it today, but it is a possibility. Would you be disappointed if Gomes never got off the bench?
Yes. I'm literally only here for that today. Yeah, I mean, Gomes is a massive, massive talent for this club. People have said he's a future Ballon d'Or winner, and a lot of you guys know that I speak to some of the coaches at Old Trafford. And
ooh, football friend!
I got friends, and when I spoke to them about Angel Gomes, and this is going back like 3 years, they don't say, oh, he's the best since. They don't say he's the best since this guy. They don't say he's the best since this guy. They say he might be the best that's ever come through this academy, and that includes them guys that are all on that statue.
I'm going to ask.
Hang on, Luke Chadwick. Can I ask you a different question for the people that are behind this screen? you've talked about Gomes a lot, but what about the other players that are playing today that people might not have heard of? Who are they? Where do they play? What do they do? What are they good at? What are they bad at?
By the way, just a public
There's
service
lots
announcement.
in the squad, so
It's true. It's true. Josh Harrop, Steve. What do you think of him?
Josh Harrop on Monday. Well, for starters, Josh Harrop's a very, very classy footballer. One of the best touches you've ever seen, and loves a goal from outside the box. Just get me beer.
Thank you, brother Keem. It's my birthday tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday, son.
Cheers. Cheers.
You're going to hit him with a mic then, weren't you?
I know, yeah. Cheers, Sam.
I think in Josh Harrop, you've got a player that might actually score us a goal, and that might be a good thing in terms of how this team goes and tries and wins the game, because I think we're not even thinking about how this team's going to try and perform and try and win a game. I think we're all just buzzing to see so many youngsters. But I think if you're thinking about what this team can deliver on the pitch, Josh Harrop can get you a goal. The last time he played at Old Trafford Monday night, I was sat with my little mate Alex, and we watched him score a hat-trick, and it was 3 absolutely belting goals as well.
Alex ain't your mate, he's Juan Mata's best mate. Don't try to take that away
He's
from
not my
him.
best mate, I'm just one of his other mates. One matters at the top of that tree.
He's got a lot of friends, a lot of friends in high places. Sam, what I want to ask you, I'm going to come to some comments in a minute as well. Let's go Gomes, says Joe. Hamza thinks it's going to be 2-0. I'm very emotional about Rooney, said someone that's moved. Adash said happy birthday, thank you. Happy 18th, says Sam. Bang on, mate. Bang on the birthday. I'm finally legal. My first legal point. Yes, Massaling. Vote Labour. Theresa May is a dead thing. Also, Sam, how important is it that these youth players perform today? Because we've seen under Jose Mourinho, he has had a lot of talented younger players come through at Chelsea. Do you think it was the setup at those clubs that didn't allow him to develop the youth? Or do you think he demands so much from those younger players, and that if some of these don't perform today, it may be the last time we ever see him?
I think the factors are myriad. I think there are many of them. I think if you use his initial period at Chelsea as an example, if you're told, come in, we've got an unlimited budget, come win the league, what is for him, there's no inclination, there's no desire, there's no original drive for him to go, tell you what, if I blood this left back for the next 18 months, in 3 years I might see a benefit, when he can just go out and buy a left back for 40 million. He could do what he wanted, so that's what would happen. So I think at that time, that's what happened. The culture at Manchester United is slightly different, so we're seeing younger players. Hopefully, they will all play well. But you know what? They're in the best possible scenario to do that, because there's no pressure, because this game just doesn't matter. Win 10-0, lose 10-0, we're sick. It doesn't matter. So I don't think you could have better...
In the case all season, right?
Yeah, you couldn't have better conditions to turn up and make your debut, I don't think, because that pressure valve to an extent is as loose as it can be.
Right, I'm gonna go move on to a commercial seal here. Now, this man to the left of me, Mr. Stephen Ofhausen, he's been talking about his football friends today, but apparently he's got more. No, not apparently. He has got more.
No, not even more, mate. I'm absolutely embarrassing you. So if you want, come and follow me on BetBull at Mr.
No. Listen, you gotta follow the link in the description below and follow Full-Time Devils on BetBull. Check out our BetBull account. We've got an 8-fold, I think Chris has gone today. He's gone for an 8-fold. Remember, you have to be over 18. You have to be based in the UK. And, of course, bet responsibly. But get involved on BetBull and help us get more friends than this knobhead over here.
Listen, right, the reason no one follows Full-Time Devils is because you've put on Chelsea to draw and United to win, knowing what that banter 11 was going to be today. You need to come and follow me, because I've not won a single thing this year on BetBull.
See, you don't want his tips, do you?
And that's the truth as well.
How many draws have there been at Old Trafford this season? Follow Full-Time Devils on BetBull. The link's in the description below. Guys, thank you very much. There's about 2,800 of you in here. I'm going to guess that a third of you are over 18. Yes, I know, Chris. I've got to read the comments. Chris is always talking to me off camera. He really does my fucking head in. Anyone want a job?
Leave Chris alone. He's a nice guy. He's doing his best. Do you want me to read his comments? Rooney's farewell game in capital letters.
It is, yeah.
What's Crystal Palace lineup? That's a good question, Adam.
No one cares.
Yeah, Tuan Zabi should be right back. I am Angel Gomez. Rooney to score today. Yeah, surely. Yeah.
I hope he finishes his United career with a goal at Old Trafford.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Like a classic Rooney goal. Like a decent one. We've also got 92 and then many question marks. What does that mean?
The next 92. I think they said the next 92 is in. Is it? Look, what I'm going to say, there's going to be I'm in fear of if these players have a good performance today, because what's going to happen is everyone's going to pile this pressure on. I was saying to Steve off camera earlier, we could see Gomes come on, tear it up today, and then not see him at all next season in the first team. That is a big possibility. This kid's 16. Like, all these kids are very young, And if they have a good performance or they have a bad performance today, I don't want people to overreact. And also, I've seen so many youngsters down the years come through Old Trafford. Raval Morrison, for example, Adnan Januzaj, Giuseppe Rossi,
Makeda.
Fraser Campbell, Makeda, Sylvan Ebanks-Blake. All these players that have come down through the academy, and we've thought, David Petrucci, remember him?
He was amazing.
He was amazing.
That's Tim.
That's Tim.
Giuseppe Rossi
I
was
said Joe
unbelievable.
Red. I said Joe Red. Kieran Richardson, amazing. Come from West Ham.
Fabian Brandy.
Fabian Brandy was good. Wasn't he Rossi's partner?
Made Paul on the
No, Ebanks-Blake.
Ebanks-Blake's another one.
He's got a mingo for Plymouth once.
Listen, Manchester United have got a heritage of youth, right? And a lot of people don't really pay homage to that. And we didn't think Jose Mourinho was going to pay homage to that.
Darren Fletcher.
And hang on, shut up. Right, and not since 1938 has there been a matchday squad without without an academy graduate in, and that is what Manchester United is all about, right? When people say, "Oh, you go on about the youth, this, that, and the other," it's because it's an unparalleled record since October 1938, where we've had an academy graduate in every single matchday squad, unbroken. Not one game has there not been an academy guy in,
And
that's not going to
Angel
stop.
could be the youngest player since Duncan Edwards to pull on the United shirt for the first team. That's amazing, Sam. Like I was going to say, this guy rudely interrupted you. I don't know how he's got 200 friends on BetBall, but people need to follow the link in the description below and get friending.
Nice.
I got gas, full-time Devils.
It's okay.
Go on.
What I was going to say, it wasn't really very relevant to anything, but if you get a chance later, have a look at the Leicester pitch before kickoff. The ground staff have done their whole crest in the semicircle. It just looks quite good. It's not. I know it's not really relevant.
Sam, I know the
but
summer's
They
coming,
look quite good.
and you love transfer madness, and you're trying to say United need to sign Leicester's
No, I don't want to
pitch man.
players.
But
Yeah.
United won this year. We won Groundsman of the Year. So I don't know why you're shitting on our groundsman, talking about Leicester City
Win the
and the
quadruple.
King Power Stadium.
just saying it looks quite
Sam,
good.
I just find that rather
It
unfair.
looks quite good.
Rather unfair on our
I
groundsman.
haven't seen it inside there yet. I'm not making any judgments till I see it. But if you get a chance, have a look because it does look quite good. That's what I'm saying.
Apologise to the groundsman.
I'm sorry, but they might have done a great job too. I'm sorry to the groundsman.
Thanks, Sam.
They did a good job.
About time you did something right. Don't forget Joshua King. Joshua King, yeah, Norwegian Englishman. His name's so weird for a Norwegian. But he's banging goals in for, who is it now? Bournemouth. Rodrigo Posaban. What a legend. Oh, yeah, who's that guy that I ate? Emmanuel Pogatet's a wanker. Right.
Never forget.
Yeah.
Last ever Old Trafford team news.
Right,
Are you shutting down everything? Only joking, guys. It's not the last ever. It's the last ever home live team stream news of the season. Obviously, we've got one more left in Stockholm. But right now, this is the last one of the season. I'm going to miss Old Trafford. I miss coming here. Even if we've drawn about 2 million games this season. Sam,
Hello.
how will we end the season?
Well, we'll end the season well, and we'll end it in Stockholm. What happens here today is more of a laugh. It's more like a friendly. I think we'll all have a nice day. We'll all enjoy it. If you're watching the game at home, wherever you are in the world, then it'll be great. And, you know, it doesn't matter. If we do draw this one, it's not going to be like the frustrating ones of 3 months ago because it doesn't actually matter. Hopefully, we'll just see some good performances and it'll be fun and we can enjoy football for what it is, a beautiful game.
Thank you. I'm going for 2-0 United.
I haven't a clue, mate. But can I just throw this out? This might be the most full-time Devil subscribers that have ever been involved in a matchday squad.
Oh, yeah?
Willock.
Gomes.
Fosu Mensah. It's a shame Matta's not in there
Rooney?
to complete the mixer as well. I'm not sure he is.
Nah, he is. He's got them dud accounts.
I'm pretty sure he's
I
not.
think it's called Rooney's right testicle, his account. Anyway, there is an account called that. Right, guys, Theresa May is a dead thing. Make sure you register to vote as well. The deadline's tomorrow. And make sure you read all the manifestos and get clued up. For now, though, guys, we're going to go watch some football. I'm Adam McCauley, Sam Onwood, Stephen Arson. Follow us on BetBull. We're out of here.